Alright guys, welcome back. So this section, we're doing a bunch of little short videos because I want to come back pretty regular. And I know probability for some of you can be a bear. I promise it's not that complicated once you get it. So just keep working at it, alright? So let's go over 10 through 14 real quick. Number 10, they asked us to shade in the OR. The OR is going to be, remember, all three parts of that Venn diagram there. Number 11, they ask us for the complement, which is the knot. So if we had 0.65 for the OR, then the knot is going to be 0.35. Because they would add together to 1. Number 12 asks us to write the addition rule, so there I copied it with the letters that we just used. Number 13 gives us another example, and they ask us to actually find the overlap. And so what I did was I wrote in the numbers they gave us, and so the overlap is 0.92. And then in number 14, given the overlap, now that we, given the OR, we know that the complement has to be whatever's missing. So I did 1 minus the 0.92 and got 0.08. Hopefully that checks out with what you got. If not, I would suggest you go back and watch the last video and kind of go through those kinds of problems. So what I wanted to do now, number 15 on the next page, on page 585, actually has us solving for the AND, given the other information, and so we're going to look at that. They start out, we're looking at a house with two different energy efficient things. They have lagged pipes, which I'm guessing causes them to waste less water maybe, and then they're recycling or using refuge recycling. And so it says that the lagged pipes is 26%. So for the L, we have 0.26 here. And then it says for the recycles as refuge is 0.63. So we have 0.63 here. And then it says the probability that they do one or the other is 0.67. So 0.67. And so what they're asking us to find is this value. And so I'm just going to put an X here, just so we're a little more comfortable, just so we understand that all we're doing here is algebraic stuff. So I'm going to write this out algebraically. 0.67 equals 0.26 plus 0.63 minus X. Okay. Now, the simplest way to do this that I see, honestly, is I'm going to add X to both sides and I'm going to subtract 67. However you do the math, you should end up with X equals, if we add these two together, this becomes 8, that becomes 9, so we get 0.89 minus 0.67. Right, what's 89 minus 67? 89 minus 67 is going to be what, 18? So 0.18? No, 0.22, good catch. So 0.22. So technically, the probability of lag pipes and recycling the refuge is going to be equal to 0.22, or 22% of the households. That's what it represents, is what percent of the households have posts. So 22%. That's how you do 15. That's also how you do some of the other practice problems. So what I want you to do is finish that page. Yeah, page 585 in the PDF. You're going to do questions number 16 and 17, and then come back to me in 5 minutes.